Good morning, my friends from Nourish and Flourish Wellness. We are on day 13. We are doing so great. So today I have something called 10 dead bugs. So some of you may or may not have heard of this, but I'll just go through it before we start. And then let's begin. Let's get our energy flowing here. So we're going to come down onto our backs and we're going to make like a little table, like an upside down table. So 90-degree legs, arms come up, shoulders come down, head is down, open up through the heart. And you're gonna push out with alternate limbs. So right leg, left arm, and then guide back in. So we wanna engage through the core. So draw the lower back down. All right, so to be like opposite and opposite. All right, so we're going to start with 10 dead bugs. Let's get to it. Arms up. One, bringing it back just to that table. So we're not drawing it into the chest. 3, 4, 5. We got 2 more. Last one. Excellent, nicely done. Moving on to day 12. So let's squat with chest press or squat with a press. So if you want, grabbing with some weights. If not, all good. It's going to come down to that squat, weights at shoulders, and then press up. 2, 3, trying to keep your chest up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out on the press. 8, 9, 10. That was day 12. We have day 11 is 10 fire hydrants. Coming down to now a tabletop on the hands and the knees. Raise up through one leg, kick it out. 4, 8, 9. All right, other side. 3, 4, keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 9, and 10. Excellent. I'll crawl my way over here to day 10. Reverse lunges. So if you want, you could take up some hoops, take up some weights, or maybe just use the arms into a curl if you want. You want to add on, stepping back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 9, and 10. All right, that was our day 10, day 9. Oh, where are we? 10 jump squats or just a squat. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Nice job. All right. We're on to number 8. So into those 10 skaters. So pressing off through the outside foot. So you want to hop over. 2. Powering through. 8, and 10. 7 is our nice 1-minute plank, I think. I'll set my watch. Remember to use your breath, hold strong. Go always from the knees as well, or to the wall. Maybe you're stepping it out further from the wall. Let's begin. Keep the breath full and long. Draw navel in and up. Strong arms, push out through your heels. Head stays level. You're halfway there. Keep going. So, so good. Very strong plank. We have 10 seconds. 5, 3, and complete. That's a good one. Let me see here. Number 6, 10 chest presses. Or you can go into push-ups, and that could be from the wall as well. Since we've been in a lot of, we're in a lot of plank stuff, you could come to a wall, do some push-ups. All right, laying yourself back. If you're doing the press, weights above the chest. Exhale, press up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2. 9 and 10. 8. That was our 6. My weight's down there, so I don't have my toe or something on them. Number 5, we have our inchworms or walkouts. So I was also going to say, if you wanted to, I'll go with my 8s. If you wanted to, you could bring, say, your weights down here in front, and you can either use the weights to walk out or not. So taking it out. As you come in, reach for the weights, press up and down. This 2. Number 3. 4. Or you could give yourself a little hop when you get to the top. 5, or a push up when you're out. Lots of variations here. 6 coming up here. And number 7. Last two. And then last one. Whew. Awesome, my friends. Awesome. Okay, I think we're on to maybe our shoulder taps. Yep. So into the plank, we got 10 shoulder taps. So again, you can do it from the wall. Feet out wide. 1, 2, 6, 10. Beautiful. Okay. Oh yeah, kettlebell swings. Or into a squat. Press to the heels. Use the legs to push your weight up. Squeeze through the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last two exercises. You're now into that plank with a row. Okay. Again, feet out wide. Try to keep your hips as level as you can. Row. Five more. 6, 7. Last two. 9. And our last exercise is our elevated bridge, or just a bridge. 10 bridges here. Make your way up close to your surface. Push up. Take a pause. Catch your breath. 5 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are all complete. Nice work. So that was our day 13. Are doing awesome. Making our way through the month with a little extra wellness. This is my little Christmas box of exercises. This I'd show you. It's kind of got like all little scenes. I just shape them up and then pick one out. That is kind of a cute little idea. So as you can see, through exercises, each one, we can, if you find you're starting to build some muscle and build some stamina and feeling better, we can add on like those bicep curls with reverse lunge, or our inchworms. You can add weights. Just you can either add, and if you feel like you're still struggling, then just step it back. So use a wall for planks, shoulder taps, no weights if we're doing any squat exercises, or maybe you could also like come from a chair and do like a squat from there. So just taking yourself out of a chair. So all those squats are, and those are great for like functional exercises. So getting ourselves up from chairs or up from the floor. We want to keep that foundation strong. So as we age, at any age, we can still do all those functional things, getting ourselves out of a car, getting up from chairs, standing up from a floor, bending down to pick something up. just all that stuff. That's what, for me, exercise is not about, it is about building muscle, but it's not about like getting big in this concept of needing the physical outlook, the external outlook. It's more about kind of building up our insides, like our organs, keeping them strong at you know, their utmost functional setting that we can get on, if you want to say. So keeping our organs inside healthy is, what's going to kind of suffice us through our life. What we look like on the outside, you could have lots of unhealthy, thin people. So stepping back from wanting to be thin or a certain weight, and I know that can be really hard. I kind of get stuck on that sometimes. But when you feel good, you're just doesn't really matter. Like you feel great, you feel like you could go for a walk, you could take on your day. And then of course we're gonna have days where we're like, we need extra rest. So this morning I just kind of stayed in bed and I was like, I don't feel like getting up yet. So I think I said that the other day as well. But take those days in stride and take the balance of wanting to build yourself stronger. So doing all these exercises, and I'm, so happy and grateful for those of you that are joining me, but also stepping back when you need the time to rest and adding on, like challenge yourself as well. Make that step up, expand your comfort zone. And even if you only do one rep, maybe expand it to doing a squat with a press with dumbbells or jugs or whatever that might be. And then maybe you only do 1 or 2 reps and the other 8 you do without, but you're kind of expanding up. So we're bumping that like that comfort zone up, and that'll help us kind of create those steps to get stronger. Anyways, my friends, lots of love. I hope you guys are doing great out there, and hopefully the holidays are gonna, wish you well, no matter what you're doing as it comes closer, because we're already on the 13th, so it's 12 days away. And yeah, it's kind of all about just taking it in stride, one day at a time. Wishing you the very best, and we will see you tomorrow morning. I will continue to keep, hopefully, doing the full workouts like recorded, but there might be some days where I maybe just do the exercise. Just depends on how my days kind of roll. So have a wonderful day, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Lots of love from Nourish and Flourish Wellness. Take care.